Hey guys, so there's something I need to address because I've been getting emails, um, I've been getting DMs, um, and I can't let this go on without me standing up for my wife because you guys have a perception of something that's just not accurate. And I understand why you have the perceptions you do because you partake in reaction channel uh, content. Um, and I could just say this all day, every day, and it's lost on some. And I guess the people that matter, um, the people that haven't totally just bought into all of the stuff that they say, this is for you, I guess, because anybody, those people, they're just going to do what they do. Because they have a motivation for doing it. So the things that people like G-Man are saying about Shannon are not true, okay? She has been going through declining health for years. I remember when she was with Chris, and we're going back probably 2013, 2014. I saw personally in her videos that her health, I remember one video in particular that she was in bed and she was like, oh my God, I have to get up for work. It was earlier in the morning. I don't know what time it was, but it was early. And she was pretty much in tears saying, I don't know how I can do this today. I really don't. And she was doing that for years, guys. Now, should she have applied for disability then? I think she should have. Yeah. But the point is, it's been years, starting at the age of 19, when she had a knee injury that was never taken care of. And that developed into osteoarthritis. And now she's 40 with osteoarthritis. And it's progressed. It's everywhere in her body almost at this point. So I am her husband, and I've been in the doctor's office with her. And he's a good doctor that has evaluated her. And she has these things that have been talked about, okay? What's being said is that the one email said, well, Shanny probably just Googled something for disability and like, oh, this is the one I should pursue. And he shouldn't pursue osteoarthritis for disability because it's one of the harder things to prove or something like that. Look.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. The email.
You get an x-ray and it shows it. That's dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe they should Google a little bit harder. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, it's true. But the point is that there's people that put out in the content of their videos that it's just Shanny's lying about everything having to do with her health. And I'm telling you, I have no reason to lie about this. Okay? None. I'm her husband. I sat in the office with her because she wanted me with her. And I've heard what the doctor has said. And she was in physical therapy until they stopped physical therapy completely, of course, because of stupid fucking COVID. They stopped it completely. She might be on a much better path of health if she could have kept going to those PT sessions. Or regardless, that was done away with because of COVID. So what I want you guys to know is that reaction channels are full of shit about what they say about Shanny's health. All of it is bullshit. I am her husband telling you the truth. She has these disabilities, and they're progressing every day. Every day she gets worse, not better, and that's what the doctor said would happen because of all of the various diagnoses she has. That is the truth. Okay, stop emailing about lies about disability and all this stuff. It's fiction. It's total fiction. You want to hit me on saying I'm lying about my mental shit? You're going to do it. Whatever. But the fact of the matter is I'm in a position right now where I'm going through a transition of my life, and I'm dealing with that. I'm forced into it, and it's extremely stressful. I couldn't even hold the phone because I've been shaking so bad. So you guys doing that, of course, adds to my anxiety and all of this shit. You probably like that. But to the people that aren't sold out to believe in every fucking lie that these reaction channels are saying, I'm here coming to you to tell you the truth. Now, you can choose to believe a lie, but if you're a good person, you're not going to do that. You're going to listen to the husband, who is me, telling you the truth of what's going on in the situation. Our lives were uprooted, and I can put, if I knew the exact date of when it happened, I could put an exact date on it. But the night that we got swatted at the Habitat was the turning point, because we got kicked out of that place that we could very easily afford, and we'd still be there if it wasn't for the malicious trolls that lie all day, every day on these reaction channels. It was not Shanny coming into my life that ruined me, okay? I want you to stop saying that shit, especially people that I know are pretty good people. You're just being deceived. I'm telling you. I am the same person I was before I met Shanny. He's in there. I'm just a little, I'd say, wiser from age and dealing with not honest, predatory people. I never had to deal with that before because I secluded myself and I dealt with who I wanted to deal with, and I made my own fucking beer. I didn't need money from no one. So I was sovereign, and I didn't need to deal with people for help. I didn't need any help. So when this time came and I needed help with everything, including basic health needs like hygiene products and stuff like this is a brand new world for me. Coming on the internet going, could you please donate to my PayPal? I never did that once. Not once did I ever ask for money on Revelation News, because I didn't fucking need it. Okay? I was privileged and I didn't need it. Regardless of all that, Shanny did not ruin me. I want that as clear as possible, and I know I've said this many times, but the polluting the well, the poisoning of the well that these reaction channels do, I understand that it can be very effective in swaying people's opinions. I get that. But you have the guy that's married to the person you're talking about, and I'm telling you that these people are, on every count, lying about her. I've been with her, it's going to be 6 years soon. Okay, coming up in March 7th. It will be 6 years that I'm with this woman. And she is nothing of what they make her out to be. She's a sick woman that's been declining in health since the age of 19. And not even to her own actions. Her, as you know, her parents were whatever. I mean, I don't know what kind of words I could put on that shit. Okay? But you are engaging in mob mentality against a person that you don't know at all, because you think it's either entertaining to get so intimately involved with someone's life that you start talking about their psychiatric needs and their physical needs, like acting like you know better than we do, who are living that's parasocial relationships, and it's crazy. It makes no sense to. And I saw somebody in a comment saying, well, you talk about parasocial relationships, but then you expect people to buy you things. What does that have to do? That has nothing to do with a parasocial relationship. Everybody on the internet either asks for lots of people, not everybody, but lots of people ask for donations and have an Amazon wish list and stuff like this. And the people that are fans of them don't expect them to have intimate knowledge of what you had for dinner. Okay, that's crazy. That makes no fucking sense, and it never will. Okay? You need to come back to a nice, a stable mental state where it's like, okay, these are two people on the internet that make content, give opinions. How many people are doing that streaming? How many? Hundreds of millions at this point? Probably. Yeah. Globally, streaming is becoming a very viable career option for many people. And some, specifically, I'd say TikTok and Instagram girls, they're probably at the top of the heap, where all they need to do is shake their butt a little bit, and they're making millions of dollars. It is a viable career option, depending on the way you look or the way you speak and how effectively you can communicate things. It's very viable, because people go, remember guys, YouTube isn't a job. You're full of shit. It is, if you got the talent to speak.
They're using it as a job.
Yeah, or you getting some, it's getting some extra dough. Exactly.
That's how full of shit they are. Yeah.
So that's the purpose of this video, is to just simply tell you guys, the people that are honest, that you saw something that you didn't like about either me or Shanny, and you're like, well, this outrages me. And you're just, I'm telling you, you're believing lies. The stuff that's outraging you it's lies. Now, if you're talking about the N-word thing that happened, yeah, that did happen, and Shanny has repented for that 1 billion times over. And me too, because I did the same thing when I got really triggered with the Dragnot stuff, and I knew I was going to lose my channel anyway, because you got the haters mass flag our channels for nothing, and they get taken down. I did. I said the N-word a bunch of times, and I've repented for that and apologized for that a bunch of times too. Okay? But I'm telling you, everything else that you're being told negative about us, like we're scammers and this stuff, it's not true. It's just not true. It's inaccurate propaganda. I'm telling you. Joseph Goebbels' book, Propaganda, they do the same shit. If you repeat lies enough times, then simple-minded folks are going to believe it. And if it's a big enough lie, like, oh my God, these people are literally just like internet terrorists that are trying to take people's money from them and stuff. Big enough lie, people are going to believe it. I'm speaking to you, honest people that are just outraged. I'm telling you that we're not at all what these channels make us out to be. We're two people that are trying to find our way at this point, because I'm in a completely new world. I'm having to do things now that have since I've been an adult, 19, have really. I couldn't even go to college because of the stuff that I experienced. But now I'm pushed into it, and I'm going to do my best to deal with whatever comes next. I'm not sure what's coming next in my life. I wish I did. If I could have some kind of vision of seeing where I'm going to be going forward, then I would feel a lot better about this shit, but I don't. and I'm dealing with that, and I'm doing my best to sort through it. And Shanny's doing her best to do whatever she can to help the situation, which is limited because of her health. Her physical health is very difficult. So if the reaction channel people can find any modicum of decency left in their hearts, which is probably asking a lot, you guys are in the swamp. You are in disgusting demonic shit every day, and that includes G-Man. G-Man makes a channel called Sowing and Reaping, and he said to me direct in person, we were talking about this channel, and there was no drama shit on that channel when he first started it. This is going to be a children's channel for Jesus. I'm pausing because I know he'll hear this. You're a liar. You are a liar. Nothing you are doing on that channel now has to do with Jesus Christ. Nothing. You want to slander a woman because she's the main target. I know she is. I don't know how you really feel about me. I have no idea. You want to hurt her with your content under the auspices of I'm sowing and reaping, and this is about Jesus Christ. You are going to be struck by the Lord for lying about a woman you know nothing about. Yeah, you've met her in person, and yeah, you've hung out with her, but you don't know her at all. And she really dislikes you and your spirit because you're a narcissist, Gary. And people with an inflated ego to your level do not inherit the kingdom of God because you are doing sowing and reaping for your own glory. It has nothing to do with Jesus Christ. When's the last time you've done an actual preaching video? Preaching to the choir ministries? Yeah, I think that's pretty dead, Gary. It's preaching to the internet about how horrible Shanny for Christ is. That's what you've become. No different than Dragnot. You are exactly the same, if not now you're worse than Dragnot because you call yourself, you put the cloak of Christianity on, of mask. You put a mask of the face of Jesus Christ on and slander a woman that you don't know at all. You're fucking disgusting. I gotta chill out. I might come back on if I feel the Holy Spirit guide me into a message, because I want to really try and get back. I've gotten emails from a few people now telling me, "Wow, it's really nice to see you back." And I got a message also that said, "You've been humbled, I can tell," and you're right. You're 100% right. Like I said, I made my own beer. I never asked for one donation ever on my channels, on my main channel that I had. I didn't have channels. I had one channel. I never asked for help, because why would you when you don't need it? But my co-host on my radio show that I had was going through financial hard times, and I tried to sell the mic I started with on Revelation News on eBay, and even that was like shunned, like you shouldn't do that. And I agree, it was probably not the right thing to do. But that was a one-time, and it wasn't donate, it was, hey, here's an eBay auction, bid on this item, and it's going to go to my co-host because he really needed money at the time, and it was too much for me to handle. I have no reason to lie to you. None. Okay? I'm telling you the truth about Shanny, and she is nothing that the hate squad makes her out to be. Jesus is king.